Hello, fellow Prepsteaders. Beth from Ozark Prepsteaders here. Hey, it's been a minute since I have shot a video for y'all, and I just wanted to touch base and share some things that are going on here locally with you. Last week, we had our first Ozark Patriots meetup. It was a great event. We advertised for a very short period of time in a very specific area. We have a local Facebook group that was started whenever they did the big Trump parade in July of last year. And if you look back on the channel, you will see that, we did video that, and it was a great event. And, obviously those folks are able to organize and are very patriotic. And so that's the group that we did all of our advertising on for the meetup. We were pleasantly surprised that after advertising for only a week, which is very, very short notice for people, we had about 45 people turn out for the event. Everybody was very enthusiastic. It was a great crowd. People are angry. People are frustrated. And some folks are really scared. And that's really what I wanted to talk about today, because I am still getting regular emails, messages from folks who say, hey, I'm still looking to move into the Ozarks. Lots of folks talking about the issue with, pricing going up so much, with land being scarce and expensive, all those things. And folks are still very determined to move here, which I think is amazing and fantastic. I love it. I want every home and property that is available for sale right now, I want it to go to a conservative. That's the way I personally feel about it. Now, I'm not really doing too much real estate, so I am probably not the agent that's going to help you find it. In very rare cases, I am working with a few folks, but I'm very, very consumed with the construction business, and now with this new Patriot group that we're spearheading. But what I want you to know is, whenever we left Vegas last year, we came here expecting and excited about being in what I call a quote unquote free state, right? It's a red state, mainly conservatives. In the county we're in, it went 82% red in the last election. It is by far more conservatives than not. And we were really excited about that. And what we didn't know and what we couldn't predict, I think some folks had an inkling that things were going to get bad. We all knew it was going to get bad. That's not even the right term to say some folks had an inkling. We all knew things were going to get bad. But I think we, Randy and I, and lots of other folks who, I've helped relocate here and who I talk to, expect that whenever you move to a red state, it's going to be better. It's going to be better than where you were. And here's the issue, right? They're targeting us. There's probably not anything the Democrats hate worse than Southern white conservatives. Like we are right up there at the top of their list for hate. They're not fans. They're not fans. And so they're coming for us in a very open way. We have been targeted about the thing you get in your arm, because they don't think enough of us are standing up or, bending over and taking it. My understanding is there's 5 regions that have been targeted, all in the South, all to increase compliance with the thing in the arm. And they're coming for us on a regular basis. And the let's call it 18%, although I think that's a little high, of folks who did not vote red, if we assume they are all socialists here in our local area, they're getting loud. They're getting loud. They think they have a mandate because Biden won. And so we find ourselves here in a true battle for freedom. So if you move here and you think to yourself, oh, I'm going to get there and I'm going to kick back and I'm safe and I'm going to ride it out, that's not how it's working out, folks. We need you to stand up. We all have to stand up. They are coming for all of us, and they are not going to be happy until they get their way. And I'm going to tell you something. Everybody thinks what really scares the Democrats is armed citizens. That's why they're always so focused on them, taking the guns away. That's not what scares them. That's not what scares the commies. What scares the commies is us waking up, us being informed and aware, and us standing together. And that's exactly why they continue with these division tactics, this rhetoric about racism and all of this BS. It is to do nothing but divide us. And now they're trying to divide us along the lines of who did the thing in the arm versus who did not. That's, they're trying hard. And we're not going to stand for it here. And so I was super excited to learn once we started our Patriot group that I started getting people contacting me, people I didn't know, saying, hey, there's another group over here. Hey, there's another group over here. Maybe we could all work together in some way, shape, or form. Heck yeah, let's do it. Because what we have to do is we have to take action. The time for any of us anywhere in the nation to continue to sit around and talk and complain about what's happening like we have no control over it and we are perpetual victims because we are conservatives is over, and it's wrong. All of the power lies with us. We just have to get organized and we just have to fight back. And the commies know it. They're scared of it. They're terrified of it. And they want nothing more than to scare us into submission. I'm going to tell you a big secret. Here's the big secret. There are more people with conservative values in the United States than there are people with far leftist, liberal, communist, Marxist values. There are more of us. That's why they have the southern border open and they're trying to flood them in. And I think what they failed to realize is a lot of the folks who are coming here are coming from countries where they were subjugated. And they are coming here with hopes and dreams. They are not coming here to be stuck in a little apartment on welfare for the rest of their lives. That's basically what they left. They left a shithole. They're not coming here to be stuck in another shithole. They're coming here for freedom and for the possibilities and the ability to get as big as they want and to grow their lives as much as they want and to have businesses to make millions of dollars if they work hard enough. That's what they're coming here for. And they may vote liberal the first time around, but it's not going to last. It is not going to last. They're going to get here and they're going to see the, that the conservatives are the ones to fight for everybody to have a nice home, to have land, to have a business, to have all those things. And it's not going to take them long to get on our side. This is the exact reason why the Biden regime refused to help the people of Cuba, right? They don't want people who are desperately trying to escape communism to come here because they know which side they're going to be on. The whole world right now is crying out for freedom. And when they cry out for freedom, the symbol they often carry with them is the American flag. We are in a worldwide battle of good versus evil and freedom versus the oppression of the New World Order. And they've got some dirty tactics up their sleeve because they're evil. And they do evil, dirty things. They're going to mess with the food supply big time. So all of these things can seem really terrifying, right? Like, oh, they're going to mess with our food. They're going to force us to put things into our bodies that we don't agree with. They're going to take over all the land. They're going to buy up all the houses. Like, you take all of that in and it can be very overwhelming and very scary. However, we have to keep in mind that we really do hold a great amount of power, and especially at the local level. Get involved at the local level. I tell you that all the time, and it's so true. And that's exactly what we're doing here. And we're seeing people find their voice, and we're seeing people stand up. And once people see a couple of brave fools up front stand up, and I totally count myself among that brave fool category, they see us stand up, they'll stand up too. But you have to be willing to fight. So don't think you're gonna leave where you are, where you have been subjugated, where you have been drowning in hypocrisy and socialist values and crazy BS, like, you know, people being allowed to burn your cities to the ground and riot and not pay for it. And you're gonna come here and everything's gonna be cool and you're just gonna be able to live this quiet, happy life. It's not the case. You're gonna have to fight. You are going to have to fight. And especially if you come to a southern state. The Democrats have been trying to wipe the South out for a long time. They do not like us. They do not like us. And it's going to be a battle. But it's all right. Because we have God on our side. We stand on the side of good. We stand on the side of light. And in the end, we know who wins the battle. Good always wins in the end. All right, that's it. That's about all I have to say. I did want to tell y'all that I post a lot of things on Rumble that are not here on YouTube because, you know, YouTube will just pull it right away. Meeting things regarding our Patriot Meetup groups are all going to be on Rumble. So if you're just kind of interested in what we have going on, you can check those videos out. I've only got one up there so far because we've only had one meeting, but more will be coming as we progress. So I thank y'all for being here. I thank you for listening. I am picking up some little intel, some chatter here and there. I think most of y'all probably follow much bigger sites than mine to get intel from, but I will be sharing some of the things that I hear as we go along. And that's it for me. I hope you all are doing amazing, and I will catch you on the next one.